Hi everyone, today we're going to play Little Rocket Lab and take a first look at it. In this game you are a female protagonist called Morgan. You have to put a name for your factory since this game is about automation. Let's call it Morgan's Workshop. Morgan, it's time to go. Where did you run off to? Is that so? Ah, there you are, my dear. It's time to go, Morgan. Your father is waiting. Were you playing in the silo again? You really shouldn't be going in there by yourself. You could get hurt. I'm not going, Auntie. I'm staying here. I'm going to keep working on the rocket. With what tools? I have a hammer. Not everything requires a hammer, my dear. I know this is hard, believe me. I wish you could stay. I absolutely loved having you and your mother here. And I miss her dearly. I've heard that your father's home is very lovely. There will be lots for you to explore there. I thought this was my home. You're right, this is also your home. And it always will be. One day, when you're older, you can come back again. You're always welcome here, Morgan. And then we'll work on the rocket together again? Then we'll work on the rocket together again. Promise? Promise. "10 years later. Morgan, is that you? Wait, Veronica? Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's been forever. 10 years to be exact. Leave it to you to know the exact number. I haven't seen you since we were kids. I didn't expect to see anyone on this train, actually. Never mind yourself. What do you mean? Have you looked around? There's literally no one else here. Visitors to St. Ambroise are few and far between these days. The town doesn't have a lot going for it. It's been a rough time since you've been gone. What brought you back? Are you visiting your aunt? I'm moving in, actually. I'm going to be living with Auntie for a while. Oh? This is a good thing, right? I hope so. I've been imagining coming back for years. Now that it's finally happening, I'm worried I'm making a mistake. Or it isn't how I remembered it. No, you're definitely not making a mistake. I'm glad to have you back, and I'm sure everyone else will be too. I hope so. It's been so long since I've seen everyone. I'm excited to see how far Auntie's rocket project has come along. It must be close to finish by now. I was hoping that I could help her work on it again, like when I was a kid. Oh, you thought... I see. What? No, I think you coming to help is just what we need. It's so good that you're back again. I'll stop by your aunt's place later to see how you're settling in. Just wait until I tell Rebecca about this. Still remember where you're going? Not yet, but I'll find my way there. Funny how she just takes off without saying goodbye. So that was the backstory. Looks like the mother died and she went to live with her father after they were at the aunt's place for a while. So now after 10 years she's coming back to live with the aunt. There's no way to bypass this beginning, what you are seeing right now. On the other hand, it's good because we see all the areas of town basically, wherever you play. Chapter 1, Spring. Alright, a new day. I should talk to Auntie. Maybe she can open up the rocket silo and I can take a look. There's a lot of debris here or whatever. I don't know what that is. Oh, you can pick it up. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Rusted drill. Oh, it's not a... Okay, I thought it was a chest, like an old chest, but no. It's a drill that you can use to break down in order to use the components. Okay. What are these? Oh, okay. So this is like a barrel. I guess this is like a chest. These barrels. How was your sleep, my dear? It was good. Thanks again for letting me stay, Auntie. I really appreciate it. Letting you stay? Nonsense, my dear. I'm just happy to see you again. I was wondering how work has been going at the rocket silo. Maybe you could show me around? The silo? No. There's no need to go poking around in there. But I thought maybe I could help out. There's no need to concern yourself with that. We have plenty of work to keep us busy around here. Why don't we get started by breaking down some of this old equipment in the yard? I still have your mother's old hammer here with me. You should have it. Make sure to take good care of it. You can use it to break apart almost anything. Let me break apart some of this old equipment with the hammer and let me know what you find. Okay, so you use RT to see whatever you have in the tool belt or whatever line that is here in the menu at the bottom. And then you hit with X. So you break everything with X. All of this is old machinery. The good thing is that when you break stuff up, you get the resources. Or at least most of it. If not all. I'm not sure. Okay, and I think, well, apart for these, we're done. That looks much better. Look at how much you've already gotten done. My back is so sore already. Oh my dear, we barely even started. Now let's try to turn some of these components into new conveyor belts. Take a look at the journal I gave you by pressing the start button and try to craft some conveyor belts by hand. So we start the menu. We open the journal, like she said, and we need conveyor belts. We have the parts, so we just have to craft by holding the A. 3, 4. You can see on the left side at the bottom, it shows you how many you make. Okay, I made 10. I think that's enough. Now, to go to other lines, basically the bottom menu, what we see right now is the first line in your inventory. To go to the next line, you can use RB or LB, like RB to go to the next and then back with LB. So you can see everything you have. And again, to toggle between the items, you go with RT and LT. With X you put it down. You can change direction with RB and LB. The thing is that you have to pay attention which direction you are trying to put it from, because the arrows go accordingly. For example, before it was right and left, but now that I look towards the bottom, I see that it's up and down. So, and if you use the stick, the left stick, once you put it down, it's not really putting it down, it's just showing you what it would look like. If you at that point use the stick to go down or up, it according to where you pull it through, it kind of makes more and like puts more at the same time. So let's say that we do it like that, and then with A you confirm that it has to stay, and then it's on the floor basically. We need to put more, I think. Now let's take a look at what you've put together. Those are some mighty fine belts you've built there. You've got a real knack for it. Try placing them under some of the crates around the yard, as well as picking up and putting down some crates. You can change the direction of the conveyor. Okay, that we talked about. How to change the direction. And to pick them up, you basically hit them with your hammer. Okay. So I'm gonna put the crates that I picked up on the conveyor belt. Apparently that was not enough, so maybe I need to do all of them. And if I do, I probably would need more conveyor belts, but we'll see. Yeah, I will need more. Oops. Okay, that was the wrong direction. Let's see now. Well, I did that. My goodness. Okay, it's not working. I did something, I guess, wrong. I don't know what. Let's see, maybe if I put it in another direction. That did not work well. You can change the direction. We did that. You can also remove. We did that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. There are 10 conveyor belts, all the crates, and it's still not good enough. Maybe some of them I have to put down because it said before to put down crates. Nope. That did not do it either. Maybe I need to put it in different locations. Oh, okay, now I think I did it. Looks like you've got the hang of this. There's only so much scrap to break apart though. You'll need to produce components from scratch if you want to keep building new machinery. The first step is to use a furnace to smelt ore into bars. You can make a furnace by mining the nearby rocks for stone. You can find the blueprint for furnace in your journal. Try building one and filling it with coal and iron ore. You can mine nearby deposits by hitting them with your hammer. Items can be loaded into machines by hand or by belt. To load by hand, select coal or ore in your quick bar and hold X while standing in front of the furnace. You can also rotate the furnace before you place it by pressing LT or RT. Okay, so we need to check what we need for a furnace. We have enough stuff. So we need to go and get some ores and coal. Okay, we have 10 coals. That looks like iron. Yeah. And that is also iron. That's stone, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we can feed the machine with iron. And with coal. And comes out iron bars. Would you look at that? Still warm and everything. Since these furnaces only have one input, you'll need to load coal or ore by hand. The university might have a blueprint for a better type of furnace. The next step is to use the assembler to produce items automatically. Crafting things by hand takes long and will only get you so far. Try building an assembler. After you place it, your journal will open so you can select what you want the assembler to build. Try feeding it iron bars from the furnace using conveyor belts. Then you don't need to load it by hand. You'll need to power the assembler by placing a nearby power pole. You can connect nearby poles together to get power from the house. Okay, so we need power poles. Can take the old one down because these are broken. It shows us the area that it's basically going to power once you put it down. Okay, now I need an assembler. Looks like there's not enough power. Now there's power. Getting late, yes, I know. So if you click on A, you can configure and then you can choose what you want it to make. We need iron plates. So good. And we're done. You basically make the furnace make the bars go into the assembler, and the assembler makes the iron plates or whatever it is. Iron plates, yeah. And it's already too late, so we have to go home. Excellent work. And now we need to take these iron plates and turn them into conveyor belts automatically. Build a second assembler using the journal and configure it to make conveyor belts. You can chain the two assemblers together with conveyor belts so that the iron plates from one assembler are fed directly into the next one. Okay, I will do that the next day because it's late. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny spring day. Good. Yes, let's go to bed. That concludes the first day here. And you got, I guess, the idea of how to build stuff and what it's about. We'll make one more day and then finish the episode. Just cleaning up a little bit. Oh, and I have stuff here. Okay, good to know. Just arrived at Cliff's General Store. We have some new backpacks that just came in case you need to carry more things around. We've also got all kinds of machines and supplies in stock. Make sure to stop by the general store for anything you need. Have a great day, Cliff. That's like a reminder that you have to go to town, basically. So we need another assembler. And we can put it maybe right here. And we wanted to do conveyor belts, but I don't see. Okay, now I see it. So let's see if we feed this the iron plates right now. For some reason, oh, it's stuck because it has nowhere else to go. I have to pick it up. Now, the way I play, I don't like that much instruction. I usually like to find out things by myself. So I open the journal and I want to see what else is there here. There's something called item receiver, which I assume is something to pick up whatever it is that you're making. So I'm gonna make that one. And I'm gonna put it right here to see if it will pick up everything. Let's see, I put bars into this one. Yep, looks like it does. Okay, so basically it's like a crate that you fill with whatever it is that you're manufacturing. Then you don't have to pick them up one by one and you can keep doing what you wanted to do. Last step we need is way to collect the item. Okay, we're going to do that anyway. We were going to do that anyway. We did that already. You need to place a conveyor belt that connects the output of the assembler to the... Okay. Then we can open the receiver and take items directly out of it. I did that. Okay, I guess it didn't register that I did that because I did it before I got the actual quest. So I'm gonna pick it up and put it down again. So I guess doing that prematurely did not help me this time. We did that. What does she want? I did that already. Maybe I need to put more? That I'm not sure. I'm hoping that once it gets to 10 conveyor belt in the receiver that the quest will continue. We have 4 at the moment. 5. Seven. You're asking yourself why I'm thinking 10 would do it is because before I had to do 10 of everything like conveyor belts and stuff, so I'm assuming, and I was right, I think. Yep. Look at that, just humming along. It really takes me back how I missed the sound of the factory. Auntie, why won't you show me the rocket silo? I'm sorry, Morgan, but we can't work on the rocket. In fact, you should stay out of the silo entirely. The main doors are seized shut anyway. But I could... Nope. And I would prefer if we don't talk about this anymore. If you're looking for something else to help with, perhaps you can help me with repairing Pyko. Some of his parts have worn out. I was meaning to build a replacement part myself, but time got away from me. Go see Rebecca at the university. She can help you research the parts needed for his repairs. Press the Windows button, which is the left to the big Xbox button, to open your map. I'll mark where the university is for you. look at that. There's another area full of machinery to be broken. That's a lot of work. So we have to go here where the hand is, which means to pass the bridge. There's two bridges. I choose one, doesn't matter which one. Does it? No. And I guess this is the actual place. Yeah. Hello over there. Hello, sorry, I don't think we're open right now. Not even for me? Wait, Mo? No way. Can't believe you're still going to call me Mo. Mo, it's been so long. Veronica told me that you were back in town. Are you staying with your aunt? Yeah, I'll be at her place for a while. I was hoping to help her work on the rocket, but she doesn't seem to want to talk about it much. It's been a hard last few years here for a lot of people, your aunt included. She used to come in here all the time for research, but over time it's really slowed down. I actually haven't seen her stop by in months now. Is there any way I can help you guys out? Auntie gave me a list of parts needed for repairing Pico. But some of these I'm not sure how to make. Can I take a look? I can certainly draft up blueprints for these. You're going to need a lot of materials though. I could also come up with some blueprints for a drill for you. Something you could use to mine rocks automatically. Seriously, you could do that for us. I'd be happy to. Truth be told, even the university has been short on funding. So, there hasn't been any money for research. And with that, finishing my master's. Honestly, this is the most interesting thing to come by here in a long time. If you want to start a new research item, first see me at the desk here to select what you'd like to research. After you do that, there's some additional help I'll need from you. Let's step outside for a minute. To draft new blueprints, I'll need you to deliver components that I can use for my research. When you select a new research item at the desk, it will list what components you'll need to deliver. Once you finish crafting the requirements, you can drop them in the chute here anytime. You can also inspect the Dropbox itself to see your current progress. Alright, I'll get started on that right away. Thanks so much, Rebecca. Anytime, come see me once you're done. So we have to decide on the research. What would you like to research? I would say a drill first. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started drafting the blueprints for you. Okay. Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Morgan. Morgan? Oh, I've heard about you. You just moved in with Ilonka, right? Wow, word travel fast around here. I did, yeah. It's been a long time, but it's good to be back. Those look like the university scholars. Are you a student? I am. Oh, sorry, I'm Noor. Just moved here last year. I'm working as a research assistant for Rebecca while I finish my undergrad. It's been a bit of an adjustment. Rebecca isn't really one for conversation. I hope she doesn't think I'm a nuisance. If I remember right, she can take a bit of time to get to open up. But I'm sure you'll do just fine. Thanks, I hope so. Let's see what we need. We need gears, so we have some. Don't know if we don't have enough. We need 10 more. So once I have 10 more, I can put it in there and then they will give me the blueprint. Is this the general store? Yeah. Hello, young lady. I don't think I've seen you around these parts before. Cliff, you don't recognize me? Oh my stars, Morgan. You've grown like a weed. What brings you back to these parts? I just moved back to town actually. I'll be staying with Auntie. I figured as much. She's always been so fond of you. Talks about you often. Though I don't think she's quite gotten over what you did to her toaster. Yeah, I never could find a replacement. How has the store been? Not many customers coming around these days, but getting by. Is there anything you're looking for to buy? I'm pretty short on cash actually, so unfortunately not. Well, there are a few odd jobs around town you could help me with. It's a bit harder for me to take care of them these days. It'll be a good way to meet the folks around here, not to mention earn some money while you're at it. If you press the window button to open up your map, I'll mark where you need to go. Okay, so we don't have money yet, but it's gonna give us some work. But first I want to do the gears so I can finish the first quest, like for the drill, and then go for whatever the aunt wanted me to do. Let's see if I can repurpose this to make gears. There's no gears here. Oh yes, there is. Okay. And what do we need for gears? Iron plates, looks like. So let's see if that's correct. Yeah. So it's making gears now. I need 10 of them. Every 2 plates, I think, make 1 gear. No, it's every plate makes 1 gear, I think. So we might have enough. Yeah. We do have enough. Almost. There we go. So now we go back. Hey Mo, the blueprint for the new drill is ready. This should help save your lower back. Working on this has actually been fun. In fact, it's given me some ideas for new types of machines you could build. I'll admit, it's been a while since I've had any interesting work here. Make sure to stop by the desk to let me know what you'd like to research next. So, we already know what we want to research next. That was our first new blueprint. Okay. We want to research that. That's what the aunt wanted us to research. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprint. Okay. Let's see what we need. We need gears, which we have some. We need bearings. And this coil. So we need more bearings and we need more gears. Need 18 bearings and 28 gears. Can I help you? Oh, sorry, I'm Morgan. Right, you're the one working at that old factory of Vilonkas. Lot of good parts in there. Could probably reuse a lot of them. You think so? I know so. I run the scrapyard south of town here. Took it over a few years back from the previous owner. Joke's on me though. Back then, we actually had some industry going on here. Now all that's left is recycling old equipment for parts. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to do. He says he has work to do, but all he's doing is watching the war. It's not going anywhere. So we're gonna repurpose this thing and make bearings. Let's see what we need for that. We need iron plates for that again, or steel. So if you hold the X button, you don't really have to re-click like I did so far. It's like when you feed the furnace. It's the same with the conveyor belt. Just hold it down and it will put everything you have basically until you're done. Let's see how many we have. Okay, we have enough of bearings. Now we need to put more of these cogwheels things. Gears. At some point, we will need to take apart everything here I built and put it more to the side so we can maximize the area that we have of machinery, because we will need a lot more machines. I think I have enough. I hope I'm not too late because the day is done, the work day. Almost 6. Ah, I was missing 3. That is sucky. Okay, now I have 3. Okay, day is done. So I missed the day. I missed the moment. Now I'll have to do that the next day. In that case, we go back for the other stuff. We need to make copper bars to deliver to Noor. So for that, we need copper. 40 to be exact. Okay, we have that. You can, from what I can see, and you can load the furnace with 20 at a time, not more than that. 14 so far. So it's not 20 that you can load, it's 22 that you can basically load. I'm just standing there and I'm holding down the A to pick it up. So as long as you're aimed on the conveyor belt and you hold the A, it will pick up anything that comes out. And then you don't have to re-click it all the time. Okay, I'm done. So I have 40 copper. What else do I need to make a turbine in order to give peat? How do you make a turbine? You need more gears and copper wire. Okay. So we make gears. And now we need copper wire. And for that, probably copper. So we need 2 bars in order to make one of these coils. How many do I need? I forgot to look. Wait. We need only 4. Okay, that's not that much. Probably have it already. Right. We have. So let's see. Turbine. Nope. We're missing 1. Oops, I passed out from exhaustion. Time went by and I didn't notice. Okay. It gives you a report at the end of each night or day of what you did and everything that's going on. The game is saved, so I'm gonna stop this episode right here. I hope you got a good look at what this game is like and to see if you like it or not. I do like it, even though it's not farming and stuff like I'm used to. It's crafting and automation. I like the story. I like that you have like these characters that play a role really, and it's not just about crafting. It runs very smooth, and I like the graphics. I like the music. and the sound effects, or whatever you call it, these sounds that you hear all the time. In general, it's a really cute game, and I'm gonna play it for sure. It's really nice. So I hope you like it, and I hope I didn't waste your time and gave you a good look. And if you'd like to support my channel, as always, just click the like and subscribe. It would help me a lot. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.